I don't know about you, but that looked like money.
What is up, everybody? It's Jeremy back with another video for you. Today is I skipped mail day last week. It was just a busy week and I had other videos I wanted to do. But it was a busy couple weeks for the postal worker at my house. I got some really cool cards that came in, and I have a really big one coming in this week that I'll do a video on once I have it. But to start with, as you can see in the video, we have a 52 Bowman Andy Robustelli rookie card. It is graded a 4. It's a nice looking 4. It's centered. Whoops. One thing I didn't notice when I was buying this is it's got a print line across the center of them, which kind of annoys me a lot. But this was the last 52 Bowman I needed to complete the 52 Bowman rookie card run. So I've got all the rookies for that set now. So I'm kind of happy with that. I'm at about 70% complete. I got this card was really cheap. So the imperfections in it don't bother me so much, especially on the back. But that print line on the front is kind of gonna drive me nuts. Moving on, so yeah, that run is done. And the next card is a card of somebody you may have heard of before. This is a really nice example of a 51 Bowman Sammy Baugh in an SGC3. Sammy Baugh's rookie card is 48 leaf, and then he's got a 49 leaf as well, which is the same exact card, just a different number. And then he's got a 50 Bowman and a 51 Bowman. His last 2 regular issue cards during his playing days are 52 Bowman. So this is one of my favorite Sammy Baugh cards. I just love the layout of it. I love the colors. I love the big logo on it. It's such a good looking card. A lot of people prefer the 50 Bowman, which, you know, it's a nice card too, but I really love this one. So this is a player run. I'm unfortunately probably gonna dive into and try to complete, as if I needed another one. I think I've got, I don't know, 6 or 7 right now. I should just focus on one and then move on to the next, but that's not how my brain works. But yeah, 51 Bowman Sammy Baugh, beautiful card. Not bad for a 3. Next up, this is kind of neat. This is a 55 All-American Sports Club card of Otto Graham. I don't know if this is technically a playing days card or not, but because he retired after the 55 championship game. Nonetheless, this is a really low population card. These are hand cut American Sports Club. From the research I did on these may have been distributed through the Boy Scouts in sheet form way back in 55. They do contain all sports, like there's baseball, basketball, I think tennis and golf, football, and one of the big rookies in it is actually a Bill Russell. But this autogram is pretty cool. It's very low population. Looked really good for a 5. I got it relatively cheap, and you can see how thin the stock is, because you can see right through it, which makes it even tougher to get a high grade on. It's almost like a photo stock, but worse. If that pose looks familiar to you, this is why. Pick this up as well from the same seller. Same pose as this 54 Bowman. So the 54 Bowman is a sneaky tough card to find. At least I've had a tough time finding one that was decently centered and had good registration. And this has both. It's not perfectly centered, but it looks pretty good. The color is very nice. And this is Autogram's last card in a Cleveland Browns uniform. He's got a 55 Topps All-American, which I have yet to acquire to finish out his regular issue run, but I'll get there. Even tougher than this 54 Bowman is finding one of these centered. This card is so tough. It's a 52 Bowman Large. It's in an old grade, as you can tell from the flip from SGC. It's a 4.5. But the centering on this is left to right, it's almost perfect. It's off a little bit up and down. It's shifted down a little bit. But look at the color. Absolutely amazing piece of cardboard right here. Sorry, my thumb's in the way. Really happy with this pickup. I spent quite a bit over budget on this one, or these past 2 weeks via the mail, but I got some really good deals I couldn't pass up, and this was one of them. These don't come around too often where they're centered like this, so I had to jump on it. Okay, and then the next two cards, I finished a player run finally, and I'll be doing a video on him this week. But I was finally able to complete the Norm Van Brocklin. I needed 2 cards. 2 of them happened to come up that looked really good. I made offers and was able to get them at good prices. This is another 54 Bowman, again centering on all cards in the 50s is usually an issue. This one isn't too bad. The color's really good on it. Van Brocklin gets really overlooked, mainly by like Autogram and Y.A. Tittle, but Van Brocklin had a run there in the 50s that was as good as anybody. You know, he won a title in 51 with the Rams, and then another one in, was it 1960 or 59? Or I'm sorry, I think it was 58 with the Eagles, because he retired after that. But he had an amazing career. You know, he, I think he had 9 All-Pro appearances, something like that, during the 50s. He did have a kind of a booger of a game in the 54 championship or 55 championship against the Browns. He threw, I think it was 6 picks in that game, which, yeah, I didn't say pick 6, 6 interceptions. And the Rams got blown out in that game, obviously. But yeah, Van Brocklin was as good as anybody during that time, and he gets overlooked quite a bit. I don't understand that sometimes, like why certain players get all the glory and other ones don't, even though they're just as deserving. And Van Brocklin, he fits that category in my opinion. I mean, he still holds the passing yard in a game record that stood for, what, 70 years or so. Like I said, 9 All-Pros, 3 championship game appearances, 2 wins, and a Hall of Famer. I don't get it. I don't get the hate, but the Van Brocklin run is complete. I needed that one, and this was the last one I needed. Kind of a cool card. It's the 55 Bowman. And he's holding the white football that the league used in night games back then. They used a white football. And he's holding that in his gun-slinging right hand right there. Another cool design, 56 Topps is very similar. This is more of a, the 55 Bowman is more of a halo around the player, whereas Topps is more of an outline, but you know, the logo and the nameplate, everything just works with 55 Bowman. This one's graded a 5.5, and I'm very happy with that. And as I said, this completes my regular issue Norm Van Brocklin run. Whether I go for the master set or not is a TBD. Probably not anytime soon. I'm happy with regular issues right now, as long as they present well. So that was the mail for the last 2 weeks. Kind of a hefty haul. I'm very, very fortunate, very, very lucky to be able to get these when they come up. Very fortunate for that. So anyway, thanks for watching. There'll be a Norm Van Brocklin video showing all his cards from 51 to 57. And then, yeah, there'll probably be something else too. Thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll talk soon.